Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circle in the schedule since the start of the season. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 9th-ranked team, Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Hokies will kick this deep to start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it here. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the tailbacks got it again. They've got him down out near the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And he'll get the first down yardage before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And the Boilermakers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Boilermakers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Right now, boys. Squirrel! Squirrel! 6-9-1, Gators spark!
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. Trying to find room. It's Mason. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Hokies pick up enough for a first down.
Gain of 4. That's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Purdue 7, Virginia Tech 0.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down and goal upcoming. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, becomes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 13, set to advance on the football.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, when you play cover three, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now for first and goal.
Oh, chip. The end zone, but a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal.
Tuna. Lasso. Yankee blue. Rita.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Receiver makes the grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the Boilermakers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Extending the play now. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. First down, we're going to throw the ball. The pass is caught, brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain moves the ball across the field all the way to the 39. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Purdue.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good from 56 yards. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
14.
The Boilermakers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Christian, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Important third down play coming up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Will take the lead in the second half. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score. Virginia Tech, 21. Purdue.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 13, set to kick off.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. Touchdown, Hokies on the scoop and score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and gets him a touchdown.
17.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it. Catch made. A lot of space now. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. And the Boilermakers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Catch made down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Boilermakers, first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be brought down. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Running past the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Virginia Tech 28, Purdue 20.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Hokies trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Ball handed off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Smart in the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
Still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. It's a quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. The Boilermakers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
That's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Hokies will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But that's a solid game here to move the sticks using his feet. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. And the Boilermakers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Boilermakers are in the red zone. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Purdue. This offense really clicking. Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback will take a knee. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.